welcome to Bookwood. I'm glad you chose to spend some time with me. If we haven't met before, I am Mashou and I create journal and bookish content over here on YouTube. In this video, I'm going to set up my bullet journal for the month of April. I don't know about you, but I am done with winter. I wanted a theme representing spring with lots of flowers and maybe also some birds. And what book could be a better inspiration than this one? For me, The Secret Garden is spring reincarnated in a book or a movie, because that's the way I discovered it. And so I decided that even if it is a little bit early for so many flowers over here in Belgium, this would be my theme for April. I also wanted this theme because it reflects my youth and the 90s, and since I am participating in Old School April, I thought taking a book that brings me back to this time would also be something nice to do in my bullet journal. Let's start by setting up a cover spread. Having a full background for it has become a tradition in this journal, so I'll just continue by doing that. I'm a little bit sad that it is not really popping out, but this is a textured paper. That's why some elements have some trouble sticking to it also. I wanted as many of the elements that I affectionate from this story in these journal spreads. So I went with stickers that have swings in trees. Oh, I dreamt so much of having one like that at home, but I never got it. I also really liked these little girl stickers that remind me of the comic book version I read of this novel last year. And of course the wall with the ivy, a lot of flowers, and just one darker element, that castle that reminds me of the view of the house or the manor when Mary arrives. My setup always has as a second spread a big calendar, and that's what I'm setting up here. I hesitated for a very long time on the color I would use for the line work and for the titles in this setup, because I wanted to be in harmony with the colors in the stickers, but I also wanted it to bring something, and I went with purple, and I think that was a nice choice. I found these fantastic long grasses washi tape that also reminds me of the garden when the children arrive, when it is full with bad herbs, but also of the scenes of the I don't know how it's called in English. In French, it's called La Lande, which is the natural environment of the region of England where this book is set in. Throughout this video, the lighting is going to fluctuate. We are having a very springish day with sun and then some rain and some clouds. And well, we will just have to do with the light that offers us. But I feel it's also bringing the atmosphere of this book, in which we have also this typical springy weather. And oh, of course, we have robins everywhere. It is one of my favorite birds. We have at least one visiting our garden, and I start to love them so much with this book as well. My outings spread is rapidly becoming one of my favorite spreads to set up. It offers me more and more space to decorate, and I really enjoy coming back to this spread. I use it for taking note of all the activities or events that I could go to or that I could take my children to. And so it is organized in little columns. I use a stencil that my husband 3D printed for me to divide the spread so that all columns are even. This layout could be used for many other types of spreads, like for a weekly layout, for example, or for any other type of list keeping. I decided to again use this Dutch door weekly setup. I started using it in January because I wanted to have my health tracker on my weekly spread instead of a monthly one because I forgot to go back to it, and it's important for me. And I am still finding that this is a very practical setup. So I will not switch up something that works very well. I did add in this little strip of paper on which I can write something down because I didn't really know what to put there as decoration, and we'll see if I find a use for it. Maybe it will just become some quotes or something like that. We'll see later. And then I just brought back all the elements of the setup to make a little decoration on the spread where I have some notes. I am a little bit disappointed about the color choices I made for this weekly spread. I picked out a few colors before starting to do the setup that I thought would go well with the stickers, and I ended up not using all of them in the monthly pages. And for the weekly, I wanted to stick to the ones that I had already used instead of introducing new ones. And to me, it turned out a little bit too brown or light brown, pink brownish than that I would have liked. But hey, it's a bullet journal. I can correct that next week. If I remember, I will try to post the result of some more color on this spread on my community tab. If you don't want to miss me posting that picture, you could subscribe to the channel, then you would get notified of it. We're about to dive into the flip through, and I want to let you enjoy the birds throughout that. So I will say goodbye to you now, but on your way out, please leave me some flowers in the comments, or maybe also your bullet journal theme for April as an inspiration for me. See you soon!